Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Ahead of us is a fascinating story about a young talent whose name is already on everyone's lips with football fans around the world. Today we will talk about Thiago Messi, the eldest son of the legendary Lionel Messi. Despite his young age, Thiago already demonstrates remarkable abilities and passion for football. So get comfortable, we are getting started. Thiago Messi Recuzzo was born on November 2, 2012 in Barcelona. His birth was a huge event not only for the Messi family, but also for millions of fans around the world. At that time, Lionel was in the prime of his career at Barcelona, and news of the birth of his heir instantly flew around all the sports publications. From his earliest childhood, Thiago was surrounded by the atmosphere of football. His first steps took place at the Camp Nou stadium, where he often visited with his father. Messi, despite his busy schedule, always tried to be close to his children and not miss important moments of their growing up. Football became part of Thiago's daily life from the cradle. He saw how a real champion lives, what training his father goes through, how he prepares for matches, and how he copes with the huge attention of the public. Despite the fame of the family, Lionel and Antonella tried to raise Thiago in an atmosphere of normality. They protected him from excessive media attention and gave him freedom of choice. It was important that he decide for himself whether he wanted to connect his life with football. And, as it turned out, Thiago chose the path that his father once took. The first time Thiago's football abilities were mentioned in the press, when he was about 7 years old. Then he began training at the Barcelona Academy, and later at Inter Miami after the family moved to the United States. According to coaches, he quickly showed himself to be a thoughtful, technically gifted and disciplined player. His vision of the field, ability to read the game and make mature decisions already distinguished him from his peers. Today, Thiago plays for the Inter Miami Academy and plays as a midfielder. He chose the number 10 for himself, the same one that his father played under for Barcelona and the Argentina national team. For Thiago, this is a symbol not so much of heritage, but of inspiration. He wants to prove that he can achieve success himself, not just by being Messi's son. At one of the recent MLS Next U13 tournaments, he literally blew up the field, scoring 11 goals out of 12, which brought his team a confident victory over their rivals from Atlanta. This match became a real sensation. Both American and European sports publications wrote about it. Experts began to discuss Thiago as one of the brightest young footballers in the USA. But the most interesting thing is not just the goals, but his style of play. He does not focus on individual actions. His game is combinations, sharpening passes, the ability to choose a position. He interacts well with his partners and, according to coaches, has a natural football intuition. He is not just a copy of Messi. He is an independent player with his own approach and thinking. Lionel Messi often comments on his son's game. He says that Thiago likes to play the ball more than to finish attacks. Unlike his younger brother Mateo, who prefers to score and play on the edge, Thiago prefers to think and control the pace of the game. The father is proud of his son, but emphasizes that he does not want to put pressure on him and force him to follow his path. The main thing is that his son enjoys the game. In addition to matches in the USA, Thiago also managed to play in Argentina. In the summer, he took part in the Newell's Cup tournament in Rosario, his father's hometown. Playing for the Inter Miami youth team, he once again demonstrated a high level of training. Many fans who came to see him saw not just the son of a legend, but a budding professional with great potential. Messi's family is an important part of Thiago's development. His mother, Antonella, is always present at matches, supports her son, and films his performances. His younger brothers, although younger, are already showing interest in sports. Mateo stands out in particular, whom many call fiery because of his temperament on the field. The training system at the academy plays a big role in Thiago's development. At Inter Miami, much attention is paid not only to physical training, but also to the development of football intelligence. Young footballers are taught to make the right decisions, work in a team, develop technical skills and strategic thinking. Thiago demonstrates leadership qualities, which are especially valuable for a midfielder. He leads the team, supports his partners and knows how to inspire. It is worth noting that, being the son of such a great footballer is both an advantage and a challenge. On the one hand, you have access to the best resources, coaches, and you can learn from Messi himself. On the other hand, you are constantly compared, they expect something special. But Thiago copes with this pressure surprisingly calmly. He says, "I just want to play and do it for fun." Another interesting point is the attitude of the fans. Many come to children's matches simply to see the son of Messi. Some hope to discover a new superstar, others are simply curious. But gradually the public begins to perceive Thiago as a separate person, and not as an extension of his father. What are Thiago's future prospects? It's too early to make final predictions, but we can already say that he has every chance of becoming a professional footballer. And it's not about fame for a family name, but about real football qualities, talent, thinking, discipline and the desire to develop. Perhaps one day we will see him at the World Cup as part of the Argentina national team. Or maybe he will choose a different path, for example, become a coach, as some footballers do after their career. In any case, Thiago is already inspiring thousands of children around the world. He proves that it is not only the name that is important, but also work, hard work, passion for what you do. Such a path requires time, patience and support. And, fortunately, he has all of this. And who knows, maybe in 10 years, we will be discussing the Champions League final, in which Thiago Messi will score the decisive goal for his team. Thank you for being with us until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like and click the bell, there's still a lot of interesting things ahead. See you on the channel.